Hello everybody, welcome to Lee's Boutique and another impromptu video. Today I'm going to feature some graphic t-shirts that I have and some baseball caps. In the future I'm going to be getting a large supply of graphic concert t-shirts and mountain t-shirts soon. I'm working on a deal with somebody in California. And so I want to make way for some inventory room for them. So I thought I would go ahead and feature some graphic t-shirts and baseball caps that I have for sale on the popular reselling platforms, eBay, Etsy, Mercari, Depop, Poshmark, sometimes Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. And as you can see, these are some of the baseball caps and some of the t-shirts that I have remaining. Usually, if it's something that's really popular, it goes right out the door. These have actually kind of been sitting in inventory. I don't even have all of them listed right now, but I'm planning on getting them listed so I can get them sold. But I wanted to go ahead and display them tonight, or today. So first up, we've got a baseball cap. And this is a rather unique baseball cap. This is one that's called Arkansas Oklahoma Fire Team, USFS. And it's just a traditional baseball cap. As you can see, it has a snap back. And it's a green and tan. And I'm assuming that it's some sort of special service type of a baseball cap. When I first listed this thing had a lot of attention, and I don't know why, but I took it down and I'm going to put it back up again. So I just wanted to give a chance for everybody to see it. There's kind of an embroidery on the front, a logo. Next up, I have a Keith Urban Greatest Hits baseball cap. I don't know if this is a legitimate concert cap or not. It looks like they've just kind of ironed on his record album cover, but it's black and this is the inside. It doesn't look like it's been worn much at all. Still holding the shape, snap back. So there's that one. Next up is one that I just got. I love baseball caps and hats, especially unique ones, and I gravitate towards them. And this is unique. I do not know what this means. I think I looked it up once, but I can't remember what it said. Some sort of motivational saying. But this is a navy, and it's got kind of a interesting inside. This is vintage. It looks like it's 7 3/8, and it says Zephyr. The Z hats. Pretty cool looking hat though, I will say, with embroidered on the front. Next up is a Star Wars hat, and this was, I believe it's never been worn and it's used, snapback. It's kind of blue with gray, has a Star Wars ironed on the front. It still has a cardboard on the inside, so I'm assuming it's never been worn before, snapback. And I'm trying to see if this is youth, but I don't really see any indication of it, but it'll be on the website or on the selling platforms if anybody's interested. So there's that. Next up, we have a popular Mountain Dew. This is vintage. It's got the Mountain Dew logo on it, green, snapback. This soda gear. It's a really cool hat. I also want to go back real quickly to this vintage. It's got a worn pattern a little bit on the front of the bill. Doesn't look like it's been worn much though. I just noticed that in the lighting. Oh, it's got something on the back. I don't know if that means Notre Dame or not. Interesting. Just noticed it. Going back to Mountain Dew, here's Mountain Dew. This is a really cool vintage hat if you like Mountain Dew, which a lot of people do. Next up is a Primo's hunting hat, camo hat. Camo, the back, black in the back. Tag still on it. This is a hook and loop back, so it's adjustable. Infinity headwear. Still has the cardboard on the inside. And there's that one. This one still has tags. Not quite sure, it must be some sort of organization called Segs for Vets. I don't know if that's Segway. Still has tags on it. Never been worn. Has a cardboard on the inside. By Imperial. Looks like it's a hook and loop back. Next up is another popular one. It's a USA Olympics red baseball cap. Says team on the back, hook and loop closure, and that's the inside. Doesn't look like it's been worn much, if at all. Next up is Cleveland Cavaliers. This is a really cool looking hat. I love the Cleveland heavy embroidered logo. This is the inside. I do believe it has been worn, even though it's got a sticker on the front. $9.50. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Pretty cool looking. Next up, we have a simple hat called Ireland. It's a cool green hat. It'd be great for St. Patty's Day. It's got the flag on the side. I have paper on the inside to make it look fuller. This is the inside. Snap back. Perfect hat for St. Patty's Day. Next up, we have Team USA, another Olympic. This is navy, has the United States flag on it. And this is the back, hook and loop. This is the inside. There's that one. Next we have Super Bowl 2004 Houston, black. Hook and loop back. Just want to say I'm sorry I'm new at doing the video thing, so I'm using my phone until I can figure out if this is something I'm going to do regularly or not. But for right now, it will have to do. Next up is Kansas City Royals. This is the inside. And next up is Washington Nationals, I believe, and I do think that this is a youth size, if I remember right. There's somewhere inside it says youth. Yeah, child youth, but it is official merchandise. Next up, we have a John Force Racing 25 Castrol, sorry. Heavy embroidering on the front, it's black. Looks like there's a buckle on the back. It's the inside. This is in the back. This is a back saying celebrating 25 years. This hat's a little bit thinner than all the other ones. The other ones seem to be thicker and they have a little bit more substance to it, but this one seems like it's a lot more lightweight. And last, we have a vintage Denver Broncos NFL hat. This is it's navy. And bear with me while I get that. This is the inside. This is another one that's kind of one size fits all. tag. It's more lighter weight. Looks like it's got some fading going on to it a little bit, but still, if you like the Broncos, this is your hat. So that's it for the hats. We're gonna move on to the t-shirts. These are all mostly graphic. First up is a Guinness t-shirt with white trim on it. It's a graphic in the front, official merchandise. Cool looking t-shirt, size large. This is the back. There's nothing on the back, it's just plain. Next up, most of these are all unisex. I want to say that this is the only women's t-shirt that I have in here. It's the women's style. It's a Minnie Mouse Disney graphic powdered blue t-shirt. Size small. This is the back. Next up is another Walt Disney. That one said Disney. This one says Walt Disney. This one's definitely vintage. But it says Walt Disney World. This is Grumpy wear. It's got a V-neck. It's kind of it's gray, like a heather gray. It's not the traditional type of t-shirt. It doesn't have any seams on where the sleeves are. And then there's Grumpy. It looks like he's just ironed on there. You can see him. And the back is pretty much the same. It's plain. Just says Grumpy wear. There's that one. This one, next one is called Russo. This is another vintage. I have to say this thing is really cool looking. I don't know what you would call it, but that's actually a lion. And there's a lot going on here. There's like a velvet embroidered. There's some shiny stuff going on. There's like a velvet. Just a lot of detail. This is a really cool looking shirt. It's a very heavyweight too. It's like a heavyweight type of t-shirt knit material. That's the front. The back is similar. Got a lot going on there. Velvet. Just a cool looking design. Next up is St. Louis Blues Cup Party 2019. Got the US flag on the side of the sleeves. New with tag, never worn. Says 7 on it. And the back is where all the sayings are. It says, "Hello, my name is Stanley." The picture of the Stanley Cup. This is like a light blue, or kind of a powdered heather grayish blue. Cool looking shirt. Next up is I think this is a Reebok, if I remember right. No, it's Nike, sorry. There's the Nike emblem. Basketball, yellow. I believe I have 2 of these. One is black and one is yellow. I don't know if I have the black one on display tonight though. But just got a basketball player. It's graphic. I do want to say that there's some kind of print thing going on back here. Looks like when they were ironing it on, smudged it a little bit. Doesn't really affect the t-shirt at all. This is the back. Does kind of bleed through just a little bit though, I think. But still kind of a cool t-shirt. Very lightweight. Next up is another cool shirt. Now this isn't a traditional t-shirt made out of knit material. This is the Adidas that I was speaking of. This is Hot Rod's Garage apparel. For those fans out there, this is made by Adidas. The really cool thing about this shirt, it's got like a jersey fabric to it, is it's signed by all of the people that I guess were on the show. I don't know all the names. I'm sure some people would recognize them. There's a Terry Neal. I don't know who all these people are, but whoever is a fan would know. But it's definitely cool because it's been signed. It doesn't look like it's really had much wear at all, if at all. Next up, we have a cool Mark McGuire. If anybody remembers Mark McGuire from the St. Louis Cardinals. Has a lot of heavy embroidered. Number 62, home run record. This is vintage, blue, made by Lee Sport. It's a heavy duty knit fabric. Super cool t-shirt for those Mark McGuire fans, if they're still out there. It's been a minute, but he was really great for St. Louis Cardinals. Next up, another Irish item. Just says Irish. I want to say it's kind of like a fighting Irish. It's green. It's not of the traditional t-shirt fabric, made by Rawlings. Really cool deep green color. Back is plain. Next up, we have Broncos, kind of match the baseball cap we looked at earlier. Blue, simple graphic tee in the front, NFL team apparel. Back is plain. I'll try to go through a little bit faster because I have so many left. Next up is the Stanley Cup 2013 Blackhawks, Chicago Blackhawks hockey. Reebok, 19. Some of the 19 starting to crack off. It's been washed a couple times, but doesn't look like it has been worn too much. Still a cool collectible if you're a Blackhawks fan. Next up, Adam Eaton, Chicago White Sox, black t-shirt. It's got that heaviness about it. I had two of these, I just sold one. Simple back, nothing on the back. Next one is totally cool. Love this shirt. This is not a traditional t-shirt either. This is Pujols, St. Louis Cardinals. This t-shirt is a lightweight fabric. It's not the normal t-shirt. I think that's really cool about it. It's kind of like a 3D, not 3D, but it's almost looks like it is. Just looks like it's him in action. The whole shirt is like that. This is the back. It says 360 gear on the back. So that's that t-shirt. Next up is a unique t-shirt. It's like a maroon. It says back in the day, and it is Nintendo by Nintendo Entertainment System. Never seen anything like this before, but if anybody remembers Nintendo, this is kind of a vintage throwback. Back is plain. Next up, Star Wars. Own Every Moment, 2011. Just a heavy knit t-shirt. I guess that's Darth Vader on the front graphic. Back is plain. Next up is a unique t-shirt. It's kind of a black color. It's Marina Yachting. This is vintage. It's got embroidered Marina Yachting Classic Marine. It has all the various flags, I guess, on it. It's color blocked. There's maroon, navy, and green. Cool, unique shirt if you're into yachts and ships and Nautica. Next up is kind of a unique shirt called I Have Climbed the Great Wall of China. And it's got a picture of the China Wall. It's gray, heather gray. And then the back, it just has a saying about the Great Wall is the greatest ancient construction work and military protection of China. It's just one of the 7 wonders of the world, I guess, type of a thing. Next up, Shawn Mendes. Kind of a concert tee, new with tags, never worn. Still has the tags on it. Back is plain. Next up, black Ninja Warrior. Not sure what this means, if it means anything at all. I just thought it was cool. I like the look on there. It's kind of like claws. Heavy. Knit. Plain back. Next up, says, what is a veteran? Graphic. It's got a picture of an eagle on the front. It's black. Back says, veteran, noun, one who wrote a blank check to Uncle Sam for up to and including their life. Very cool tribute to veterans. Another Star Wars. Not sure if this is youth, but I think it's just a smaller size. It's got the Mount Rushmore look to it on the front. Back is plain. This will probably go really quick. All of my Kiss. I had some Kiss. I love concert t-shirts. I used to go to concerts all the time, and this will probably go really quick. Kiss Destroyer. It is not single stitched. However, I know for those that collect certain vintage, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not vintage as long as it's before 2004. But Kiss. Everybody knows Kiss. Stay tuned for more concert t-shirts because they will be coming. Another cool t-shirt, V-neck, black, Jägermeister. Really cool. Back's got the cool deer and a cross emblem on it. Next up, United States Air Force, navy t-shirt, simple front, embroidered. Nothing on the back, it's plain. Another Guinness. This one is just simple black with the graphic on the front and their normal emblem. Official merchandise. Plain on the back. So that's 2 Guinness in the set. Next up, this is kind of a unique long sleeve t-shirt that says Life Behind Bars. Nothing in particularly fancy about this, except it's just got a cool saying for those people that are bikers. And that's why I got it. It's red. It's kind of cool. It's plain on the back. Next up, Missouri S&T. Rolla, Missouri. This is a dark green t-shirt for those engineers that used to go to Missouri S&T. Anybody who likes motorcycles and Sturgis, this is a black, new with tag, Sturgis Buffalo Chip, 2018. The chip rocks. Back just shows what the lineup was for that particular Sturgis, South Dakota event had. Next we have Walking Dead, AMC's Walking Dead. You are now entering West Georgia Correction Facility. This This is a cool looking t-shirt. Plain back. This is a unique one. I don't know where I got this, but I've had it for a while. It's United States Postal Service, U.S. Mail. White, plain white t-shirt with United States on the front. Don't know if it came from the Postal Service. Plain back. My brother-in-law does work for them and has for years, so it could have came from them. I don't know. I have two of these. More Irish. Lucky, lucky, lucky. St. Patrick's Day type knit t-shirts. Plain on the back. Getting down to the end, finally. St. Louis Blues Society. This is a cool looking, kind of a gray, tie-dyed looking t-shirt. I just really like this shirt. It's just so big. It actually is vintage. And it says Copa Bana on it. It has the emblem right here. I just really like the look of this shirt. That's the back. It has the back on. Same on the back. For cat lovers out there in the world, Catnip Made Me Do It. Mr. Furry Pants, Disorderly Conduct, Bad Catitude, City Police. Just has a big graphic on it. It's heavy duty t-shirt knit. And then we've got Super Bowl, Minnesota. 2018. Graphic on the front. This is a Nike tee. Nothing on the back. Game of Thrones. Official merchandise. If you like Crown Royal, this one would be for you. Gray t-shirt. Lightweight knit. Just has the Crown Royal. Fine Deluxe. Blended Canadian whiskey. Plain back. Dead Man's Hand. Another cool graphic. I think this is cool looking. Simple black t-shirt from Batman. Licensed t-shirt. And the very last one I have two of these. I don't know why, and I don't know where I got these, but they've never been worn. And they say A to Z production, and it's got AMG on here. And it's kind of got that same, it's got the picture of somebody that does music. And I have two of these. I don't know where I got these either. Back says Productions, A to Z Productions. It's actually a really cool t-shirt. Just don't know who they are. So there you have it, folks. I'll try to get through this quickly, but this one went a little bit longer. Oh, forgot. Wanted to show these. I have these book covers. Had these for a while. For those old school that used to put book covers over their books. This one is of the Mets. This one is of the Red Wings. This one is the Indiana Pacers. This one is another Indiana Pacers. Another one. Got three of those. And Rays. And last but not least, the Mariners. And at some point I'll do a video that does all sports. But for now, I'll be signing off. Thank you for watching. Sorry it took so long. A lot of t-shirts there. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to weed out my inventory to bring in the new, which would be some new really cool mountain graphic t-shirts and concert tees for Elise Boutique, sold on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop, and sometimes Facebook Marketplace. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Until next time, bye-bye.